Mirjana from Medjugorje, a renowned medium, shared a revelation that moved the entire world. He recently announced that a prominent world leader would leave office by December the 1st, sparking intense reactions within religious and secular communities. The magnitude of this announcement has captured worldwide attention and raises serious questions about the future. Mirjana, after a profound encounter with the Virgin Mary, revealed a series of prophetic events that could radically alter the course of history. This message is not just a political statement, but a divine warning that comes with an urgent call to action. The words of the Virgin Mary, transmitted to Mirjana, are clear and unequivocal. Humanity must prepare for the impending trials. The vision speaks not only of political changes, but also of growing global crises that will test our strength and our faith. Among these, Notre Dame predicted extreme weather events, including extreme droughts, floods, and storms that would devastate. These natural disasters will challenge us to find deeper strength and faith as we face trials that may seem insurmountable. Additionally, Virgo spoke of growing tensions and conflicts that threaten global stability. The prophesied death of a leader with close ties to the European Union will set off a chain reaction of unrest, further fraying the fragile fabric of peace that supports the world. This event will cause widespread violence and unrest, leading to significant disruption on a global scale. This announcement deeply shook many people, generating a mixture of fear and urgency. However, this is not a message intended to instill fear, but rather a call to deepen our faith and preparation. Our Lady's message highlights the importance of prayer, especially in times of crisis. As humanity faces these coming challenges, the faithful are urged to turn to God in prayer and spiritual renewal, seeking strength to endure what lies ahead. In this time of uncertainty, Our Lady's guidance serves as a beacon, urging us to align our hearts with God's will, preparing us not only for physical trials, but also for the spiritual battles that may unfold. Mirjana's message is clear. The world is on the brink of transformative change, and the faithful must respond. The call for prayer, repentance, and spiritual preparation has never been more urgent. As we move toward a future shaped by uncertainty, let us obey this divine warning and spiritually prepare our souls, trusting in the protection and grace that the Virgin Mary promises to those who remain steadfast in the faith. The message of the Virgin Mary, transmitted with urgency and divine wisdom, touched the hearts of the faithful around the world. As the gravity of his prophecies spread, believers were amazed and frightened, realizing the weight of the warning he shared. Churches became sanctuaries where people gathered to pray, seeking guidance and comfort in a time of impending. His message also offered a powerful spiritual perspective on the environmental crises unfolding in our time. While climate change has been the subject of scientific debate for years, the Virgin Mary's prophecy added a deep spiritual dimension, revealing the urgency of the situation. Natural disasters, he predicts, will become more frequent and more intense. Coastal areas will be devastated by powerful storms. Cities and countryside will be overwhelmed by increasing floods, and prosperous agricultural regions will succumb to devastating droughts. For the faithful, these events will not be simple natural disasters. They will be seen as signs of divine retaliation, reminders of the need to turn to God for salvation, through prayer, repentance, and spiritual renewal. As the world searches for logical explanations, believers understand that these calamities have deeper, more spiritual roots. Perhaps the most disturbing part of the Virgin Mary's prophecy was her prediction of the death of A.E. As political and economic turmoil spreads, existing international conflicts will intensify, ultimately leading to war. Our Lady made it clear that the only way for humanity to survive this unprecedented upheaval is to seek peace and harmony, guided by divine mercy. For Mirjana, the medium who received this revelation, the message triggered a profound spiritual rebirth. Churches all over the world were filled with people seeking comfort and direction in their faith. Prayer vigils and community gatherings have become a testimony to the power of prayer and the importance of unity in times of crisis. Many found their faith renewed, their spirits lifted as they leaned on God and others for strength. The Virgin Mary's message was not only a dark warning, it was a call to action. He urged everyone to reflect deeply on their lives, seek forgiveness of their sins, and commit to living with justice, compassion, and love. Penance became a way of life, and acts of charity flourished as people served others in the name of Christ. In this time of spiritual renewal, people found the courage to face the coming storm, knowing that through repentance and unity, they could find peace in the midst of chaos. The future may seem uncertain, but the Virgin Mary's call is clear. Through prayer, repentance, and action, we can meet the challenges ahead and emerge stronger in our faith. In times of great uncertainty, the powerful message delivered by Mirjana of Medjugorje has become a beacon of hope for millions of people around the world. His words, rooted in the prophetic vision of the Virgin Mary, highlight the urgent need for spiritual preparation, prayer, and unity in the face of impending natural disasters, geopolitical instability, and social unrest. Mirjana's revelation sparked a profound spiritual awakening, inspiring families to unite in prayer, cultivating peace and solidarity within their homes. Spiritual. From severe natural disasters to political unrest, humanity is forced to confront the reality of prophesied changes. Despite the overwhelming nature of these challenges, the Virgin Mary's call for unity and prayer has inspired a surge of compassion and hope among believers. In these times of trial, prayer has become a powerful weapon, offering protection, strength, and serenity in the face of fear and uncertainty. The ripple effect of this spiritual calling has been nothing short of transformative. Communities have come together in unprecedented ways, engaging in acts of kindness and serving one another. Inspired by Mirjana's message, people from all walks of life are embracing the virtues of generosity, love, and mutual support. The collective emphasis on prayer and devotion has brought not only comfort, but also a renewed sense of responsibility to others, fostering an overall sense of solidarity in the midst of adversity. The Virgin Mary's call to spiritual preparation is clear: to fast. As we prepare for the unknown, let us follow the advice of the Virgin Mary and commit to living in prayer, unity, and service. It is in these actions that we will find not only spiritual protection, but also the strength to face the challenges ahead, trusting in God's mercy and grace to guide us through these difficult times. Thank you for joining us on this journey of faith. We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments and consider how we can collectively respond to today's challenges. May we all respond to the call for compassion and prayer, building a future based on peace, harmony, and divine mercy. As we prepare for the unknown, let us follow the advice of the Virgin Mary and commit to living in prayer, unity, and service. It is in these actions that we will find not only spiritual protection, but also the strength to face the challenges ahead, trusting in God's mercy and grace to guide us through these difficult times. Thank you for joining us on this journey of faith. We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments and consider how we can collectively respond to today's challenges. May we all respond to the call for compassion and prayer, building a future based on peace, harmony, and divine mercy.